cost on the tool. The only thing it doesn't cover is the piston, because that can be damaged by misuse by someone who's not using it properly or whatever.
Is this if we buy this, how many packets of nails and what sizes? We nominate the sizes, and
you can nominate your size or whatever you want. So what you'd be allowing for when you're doing a nail size is approximately 25 mil penetration in your concrete.
Yep.
As a rule of thumb, and then the thickness of whatever you're going to fasten. So at the moment you've got 35 mil.
Yep.
So you would go a 62 mil nail. So 25 and 35 is 60. So basically 62, and that'd be sort of 15, 20.
Call it 20 max. If
20, and I've got a 47 there, so to give you 25 and 20.
12, it's all it is.
Well. So if you're going
12 mil. So what are these? These nails here? Oh, they're all the same.
You would go, say, 12 mil ply and 25. That's 37, so you'd probably go 42 on that, back your nail. Now, if you change that bottom plate that you've got there from 35 to 45, you would step your nail up to a 72.
Yeah.
Go that extra 10 mil.
Yeah.
So you're still getting your 25 mil.
Yeah, penetration.
A work cover regulation, for them, what they say to get a basic reasonable fixing into the concrete is around about 22 mil.
Yeah.
So you have to get 22 mil. So rule of thumb, we just go 25 mil plus whatever you're going to fasten. Makes it easy for the end user to work it out. So this tool is basically, you would have a one colour charge.
So before we used to have the reds,
everything.
the blacks, remember the
blacks and whites.
whites, well there was
Well, now you basically just go a red. So it makes it easy to just, go your red, whatever you want to do. You can get yellows, you can get blacks, but majority of end users that use them predominantly use a red charge. Your charge will go basically up through there.
Yep. Once you hear that
Two clicks.
Yep.
And then you'll see that sticking out the top, so it's always visible that there's charges in the tool.
Yep.
And then your nail would go.
There you go, your magazine.
Yeah. Here's one I prepared earlier. That just goes in like so, and that's it.
Yep. And this is battery?
No, that's it's called Hilti Connect.
Yeah.
So you can have an app on your phone, which is called Hilti Connect. You can scan that plate, and that'll tell you. You might go, "Oh, Gary, that tool that you've got is we've put 3,000 charges through it, and now it's fucking playing up."
Yeah.
We can scan that. No, it's just straightly driven by charge. So now you would have one colour charge, and you can decrease the power or increase the power, and it goes up in half increments.
How does that decrease the charge?
It opens up or closes a chamber in there.
Oh, the velocity change.
Another thing I'll do while I've got the piston out is, if you have a look at our piston, it's got a recess in the top there.
It's cupped to your nails.
And that's designed to fit into that to get a square drive on the nail. So when you look at that,
safety,
it's so hence another reason why they don't like you cross exchanging, because a lot of the cross exchange nails are flat.
No, I just asked the question.
You've got all your own cleaning gear in there. Or if you want me to do it fucking 2-3 times a year, I'll come and do it for you. It's up to you, whichever way you want to do it. But we supply a facility in there with clean out brushes, spray.
It's in the book. We're on the net. We should be able to read it on the net.
To do that.
Pretty sure
where's
that position. That position.
Yeah.
So if you come to down and
we're in the pit,
something was in the way or whatever.
Well, if you want to go right to the
bottom,
floor,
you flip the magazine.
Yeah, well, you can either that or you wouldn't really want to be. You would really want to be using it like that. You'd fucking just adjust it. To
That's what I'm saying. We flip the magazine around, and so it's up in the air. But anyhow, let's have a fire at this place.
Firing.
That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, have the head.
See, I'd prefer to leave that out like that. Set the charge so the boys can get the nails.
Two's sort of, actually two's not a bad.
So give us a 1.5.
Fracture off. So 75 mil.
Yeah, 3 inch.
3 inch, no closer to the edge. Any other tips with it at all?
Steel, you would be 15 mil from an edge. If you're going to fasten the steel.
Most likely, I don't think we would. This would be the maximum.
So what you're doing when you're fastening this with this you're actually forming what they call a sintering effect. So it's basically welding into your concrete.
Yeah.
Same on your steel. So if you had that piece of timber onto a piece of steel, and you had a 75mm nail, you'd find your nail would probably stick up about that fucking high after you finish doing the application, because once it's punched into the steel, the heat generator from the friction forms a weld. The weld's already been formed, and like happens like basically just as soon as you pull that trigger, the weld's formed. Because you've got a length of nail that won't penetrate into the steel, you're it'll basically just sit proud of the timber or whatever. So once again, if you're going into steel, you would allow for 10mm penetration plus whatever you're going to fasten. You used to like a carpenter's nail with a cut point on it, what they call a cut point nail.
Yeah, they're rolled. I've noticed
They're
that.
actually cheap, but these are a lot harder point, a lot easier penetration in your base material, into your steel, whatever you want to fasten to. And they're actually 4mm thick. Around about 3.5mm. Our cheaper ones are around about 3.7. The premium ones are 4mm.
Righto.
And you can buy 1,000 nails, 1,000 charges of your choice, and a tool, and the whole package would be around about $1,400-1,500 plus GST. That would be a tool. One of those tools here, trade price is around about $1,390. So what they're doing is you buy your nails and charges, offset the cost of the tool. It'll still be, if you bought it for say $1,500, $1,450, $1,500. Your nails, you choose you make up your own package of nails that you want. Whatever's left would actually be driven onto that. So there would be a cost behind the scenes, but it'd be whatever's left that goes onto that. So say 1,000 nails and charges come to $1,000, you'd be paying, instead of $1,300 of that, you'd be paying $500. So it just covers the cost of the tool basically.